So Draeghar and the army of Vortor have appeared on the shores of Sarala, starting their invasion. And Julius walks up and says, "Hey, you got the wrong. Hey, we're here. We're on your side." And turns out that Draeghar and his bros, the only reason they're here is because they think that the three of these guys are dead. And that was the reason that they declared war on Sarala, but it actually served his purposes to begin with. And he said, "You're better as martyrs than as allies." And they tried to kill these dudes. They are trying to escape. They go into the guard tower over the lake, and Julius's mom helps them get out of there, not before they get in a few blows to Draeghar, Braegar, Vragar, Sagar, Phalar, and Quagar, and they're all now they are in a subterranean river and about to escape from the clutches of the Vortor's army. Here we are in the subterranean tunnels below Sarala, and we have in the boat, we have Orrin and Julius and Julius's mom, Corina, and in the back, we have Ravi.
Every time. Is it going to get you every time?
It's just gonna give me that like
Julius' mom.
It's gonna be no, but it's
Julius's mom.
yeah, but it's also gonna be funny. I feel like at some point there's gonna be like a comment that's like, does Julius's mom have a name, or is she just Julius's mom?
Her name's Corina. We've talked about it
I know.
several times.
Corina, voila.
All right, so there's some subterranean
Corina,
tunnels. There and you guys are going to start navigating. Do you want to before we get much further? You were each healed for 2 points by Corina.
That's nice.
Thanks,
bloop,
Mom.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Thanks, but
No
can I have
thanks.
more?
Yes, she can.
More,
I think
please.
she has. Yes.
Another Capri Sun,
She
Miss
can
Voila.
cast a cantrip to heal
You bring the best snacks.
closed wounds. You can each have another one.
Each?
Yes.
Hot damn. Whoops.
Thanks, Mom.
Gain a pool of healing. Yep.
Thanks, Miss Voila.
Yep. She does that.
Ah, thank you.
There is
Purple
my
stuff. Sunny D.
Sunny.
Oh,
One-
Pringles?
Oh, okay. So you can gain 2 back, but you have to an additional 2, but you have to use a rest point. If you have
Jesus.
I think I do.
yeah. What did you say?
Well,
Two more for a rest point?
Yeah, you have to spend
Yeah.
a rest, so you can't get them back tonight. You lose a rest point for tonight.
Oh yeah, you can't spend it
For-
now. You can't
But you get
spend
it back at halfway
Yeah.
through your rest.
But you can't spend. Yeah, you can only spend one.
Let's say
now.
you each at least have 1 rest point saved up.
Well, we should have gotten 2 after the fire elemental.
You're tracking that shit. I don't
I
know.
am. I got 2. Now I got
Great.
1.
So we are in the subterranean tunnels. We can begin to navigate. We are going to.
Get the oar. Get the rower.
Yep. So what we're going to sort of run this like a skill challenge. You're each going to need to make a might save to sort of hang on. The current is moving pretty quick, and we'll call the might save. You can suggest a different save if you would like to help sort of navigate the boat across. But I think this is mostly like brute force of
Hang
trying
on.
to row this boat down a raging subterranean river in the dark. It is a bit dark here.
I mean, I'll make my way to the to the front of the
raging
ship
river
and turn on my angel glow.
All right.
I'll make my way to the back of the ship if I'm the strongest guy here.
Yeah, if you're like steering it with the oar.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
That was
sit-
my next question was, do we want to rearrange any of this?
I'm gonna sit next to Mom.
Yes, please.
Okay. So
Move
Orrin
everyone
is in the
forward
back.
1, and then move me back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Everyone step out of the boat.
Oh God, not into the water.
Okay,
Sit back.
bye.
Please keep your hands and arms inside the ride at all times.
You're in back, right?
Yeah.
This is the wildest ride in the wilderness. Great. All right. So make me a steering check, which is a might.
So we all have to make might
Save.
saves? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, this will be a collective group check. So we want 3 successes, and Julius's mom is going to roll as well.
Okay.
Well, 2 successes is a general success. The more you get, the better the results.
Yeah, just everyone roll high.
Don't
I
mess
just
it up.
wonder, can you
do
use
good.
action points and stuff for this kind of thing?
No, but probably grit points. It's a save.
You can't use it's not timed per se.
Yeah.
So you can't use like stamina points for
Okay.
combat
Okay.
type situations yet, but there may come. time.
Spoilers.
All right, Julius' mom got
Jesus
a 19.
Christ. This is not my night tonight.
We'll say she's gonna make intelligence.
To hold on to the boat?
That would have been nice.
No, because she's sort of like gonna steer you where to go. Like so she's maybe has a little bit more knowledge of this place than you. So we'll say
She's gonna be thrown from the boat, but she'll
Talk to
put us
me.
on the right path.
Talk to me, Miss Walla. I'm steering.
just follow the current for now.
I got a 14 on my might.
14. That's enough.
Save us.
19.
Thank
19?
God. 6.
And a 6. So 3 successes. So you successfully
Oh,
launch the boat. Get it out of there.
God.
Nobody falls out at this point. Not with that. And as you round the first corner, you see
Swahagan.
A small world after all.
It's a small world after all. You see some strange, hairy-looking dudes hanging out on the shore.
Are they hippies? Are they
They
Sorala?
are not.
Yeah. Are they Sorala?
These are goblinoid ape men. They are bugbears.
Oh,
And
no.
They are seemingly sort of hiding out in the rocks. So they have some crossbows and they are going to take some aim at you guys. No,
What did you say?
not the crossbows.
No.
I didn't say anything. Did I?
The crossbows.
No, it was the crossbows. No, I was looking down, and so I didn't.
Yes. So
I
at
got
this point, we are
confused.
going to need to roll some initiative.
Aren't we on like a raging river?
Does the ride stop? It's
Yeah.
just like, okay,
Yes.
deal with this first.
Like,
Do we just watch?
You will continue. This is going to be like about 12 seconds of time.
Do we just
before we have-
watch?
Okay.
Watch the battle. Oh my gosh. Someone's ready tonight. I'm not.
So you see two of them with crossbows.
Hey!
The other one seems to have some kind of bill hook or like a grappling.
That's
hook
probably
on a rope.
fine.
And he's looks like he is going to try to grab the boat. What do you
Oh
got?
yeah, there are breaks. They're about to enact them.
Yeah.
I got 22.
22. Oh
Yeah.
All right.
23.
But
Damn.
His
All
was a
right.
natural 20.
Mine's a natural 20.
Oh, natural 20. Fantastic. So you get something for that, right?
Oh. Like a
grip point?
one of your dice?
Yeah.
A mini?
Yeah, exactly. Initiative order. Something happened.
Part of your
when you
soul?
roll for initiative.
Anything will do.
Can I re-roll?
Horcruxes?
Can I re-roll a Julius?
Whoa.
What?
You gain advantage on a single check during the first round of combat.
This is all your fault.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as we're all on the same
is.
page.
Sorry. Sorry.
Where's Orrin?
You did this.
Sorry, we're on a
Yeah,
very
you-
fun boat ride now because of me.
Great. And I think
We're at a
it's
fun
still
We're at
the-
Disneyland because of me.
Yeah, you took us to Disney World.
Right. I think they still alternate though.
Could have turned that car around, but I didn't.
Oh no. And you
We
beat
did
it by
establish this was kind of like
if the
Florida,
PCs
didn't we?
Yeah, I think we
Two
did.
PCs can go first. Yes. You beat it by more than 5.
Swampland.
Yeah.
So
So it's Disney
you
World.
both get to go first, and then we're back in their order.
We both get to go first?
Yes. According to the rules, Julius, what'd you get? Well,
14.
you're after
Part
here.
of me
Yeah.
feels like if we're on a raging river, let's just row faster and get through this. There's no need to fight them. If we get to go first, I don't know how this works. They have a grappling hook, though.
Yeah, you will be in range of the crossbows, even if you go.
That's fair.
My turn then. Which one is preparing the hook?
The one on the far side, the
This
closer
one?
side to you. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull my net out
Okay.
if I have it.
I think
Material
you
and
do.
shopping.
You do have your
I'm going to pull my net out and throw it at the person getting ready his grappling hook.
fantastic.
Advantage. Per natural 20.
Good.
Contested physical save.
Goodbye, Ned.
Do I roll?
Yeah.
Contested physical save. So yeah,
So yeah, you roll, and it's your
Make an
higher
attack
versus
check.
his higher.
Attack check.
Yeah, you make an attack check.
That's your hot.
Dice are hot. 22.
Yeah, he rolled a 2. So yeah, you beat him by quite a bit. So
I have got an extra 2.
He just gets.
you are the target is restrained until he is freed, and can spend an AP to make a might check to get out of it. DC 10. Fantastic, but he won't get to do that until his turn.
That's strong and gnar and rope. You'll never get out of it.
Throw another one.
That's
All
the
right.
only one I have.
You do anything else? You can probably swipe at him at this point.
And cut the rope?
No. Yeah, I don't know exactly what else to do.
I haven't thought this far.
Well, yeah, if the boat moved forward, I could do some stuff. But if it's still there, I mean, I don't know if I can do another attack, but I'd throw
I'll say
my...
you like, because the boat is moving during this portion, so I'll say like you come in range in your turn,
Okay.
like as it happens. So you can spend an attack.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah,
We don't want to move everybody,
Move a
I
little
guess.
closer.
Yeah, I get what's going on.
We're essentially
then
like all
I
within
will-
range to attack.
Yeah, we're doing
melee.
sort of a truncated
Yeah, yeah,
combat
yeah.
system because it's like
So it's kind of like
unless you choose to like you can
Jump off.
make a check to stop the boat to like steer it to the. We'll say you're steering, so you would make that check.
Mhm.
We'll say at the you could do that
rock
at
the boat,
top
don't
of your
rock the boat,
initiatives.
baby.
Like
rock
the group's
boat, don't
initiative.
tip the boat over.
I will use a sword maneuver. I will power it up, power it up, power it up.
On the netted guy.
No, sorry, on this
Crossbow guy.
This
Okay.
guy.
Net.
That is a 24, 28 to hit.
Yes, that is a brutal hit.
Is that
Bababooey.
2.
4?
So that's 2 extra
Okay,
points.
okay, thanks. 4, 5, 6, 7 total damage
Ugh.
on this guy right here.
You just
Uh,
bonk.
Yeah, no, he like falls over dead.
Big bonk.
That's what you needed to just put him down.
He wasn't on our side, was
Orrin
he,
is
Miss
like,
Mulla?
you guys are like cruising around this thing, and you like Orrin leans out, throws his net, and he leans out to the other side, grabs the sword, just beheads this bugbear, and the crossbow.
What's happening back there?
The crossbow guy just like the looks. And it's the headless body is still sort of standing there for a minute, and then like, funk. You know what? I'm gonna give it a chance. High or low?
Hi.
Does it come into the boat?
An 80. Yeah. So he falls over, ka-tong, and it bounces off and hits the other guy in the chest. We'll see if it hits. If it like does any damage. That's a natural 20. So yeah, it does. The luckiest of hits.
Yeah,
It
why is-
bounces off this wall, hits this other
The
bugbear
dice hate
right
Bugbears,
in-
I guess.
right in the friggin' eye. Right in the friggin' eye. And he takes how much does a crossbow do now in this game?
Oh my God, Clarence! What is your?
Yeah.
Oh,
Where's your head?
god!
where is your head at today?
Just
Get your head in the game.
crossbow. 3 points of damage plus 2 from the critical.
From his
5
head? From
damage.
this dude's head?
No, from that. No, he fell and let loose the crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Yeah, and he like he was gripping his crossbow like to aim it at you guys, and then he lost his head. He falls over, ting 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 ting, vroom, right into the other guy's
It's
eye.
like Robin Hood.
And you know what? We're just gonna say that kills him too because it does. Because
was like
it
a
also,
gourd
It was
moment.
also a brutal hit as well, which is enough to kill both of them.
That was
So,
like a gourd moment.
Yeah, dang.
2 at once. Both those bugbears fall down. And you notice at this point that these guys are all wearing like the blue and gold sort of like cloaks of the army of Vortor. These are like conscripted thugs, essentially.
Sure.
Oh.
So they're, and you hear Julius's mom yell out, "They're in the tunnels!
Not anymore.
This might not be as easy as we thought." Great. So that guy is restrained.
We have Orrin.
and
It's
not his
fine.
turn. Julius,
Yeah.
are you going to do anything?
Yeah, probably.
I grew
That
up on
was
the
insane.
coast.
You what?
I grew up on the coast. I guess that helps.
Favorite terrain.
Favorite terrain.
These
Yeah,
are
I'm
definitely my favorite
gonna
amusement park rides.
haul off and hit that other
These
dude.
are like just
with,
really bad animatronics. They're not real. They're just like. No, they're real. They're real.
They're very real.
Does what is the dude's mental defense?
Poor.
Great.
So a mind bullet.
Oh, I don't roll for that. Never mind.
Mental
Sorry.
defense. You're
Sorry,
good.
guys. Yeah, mental defense of 8.
Oh, okay, so that's a heavy hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a 14, and then I'm just gonna hold off. So 5 points of damage.
5 points. Not quite enough to down him, but he is still he's having a bad day. Now the net is permanently attached to him because it melted into his brain.
God, gross. Or a good
Just
new
with
fashion.
psychic damage. His head just got so hot from all that mind bullet damage. All right.
Sure.
That is all the combatants at this point. We'll just go for the sake of ease. We'll honor those initiative rolls, and the bad guys will just start going in between that order.
Okay.
I also need to put one up.
Because we're on guard now.
Mom.
You're saying there's
She'll
gonna
go
be
at the end.
Bad guys.
She'll go at the end. Okay.
So yes.
Yes, we can pull this up. And
Ooh.
you see, we can pull this. Hold on.
Oh, you're just
What's
playing
like
it
a-
back.
It's like a tavern scene, and there's like a guy swinging from the.
Yo ho, that's all
Why
I
are
can
they?
sing.
Why are they dunking that one guy in the well?
All right, so as you guys are making your way through this portion, I need just a regular navigation check, however you want to do it. She'll make an intelligence. So again, group skill check. If you're using anything other than might, let me know.
I'm
Yeah.
using might just to steer, I guess.
Yeah, I think yours would be a might.
I mean, I'm gonna use insight because I'm sort of at like the front of the boat, and
You can sort of see the terrain ahead of
Yeah, and I'm
sure, I'll do
glowing.
that. Yeah. Make me an insight.
it's okay, man.
Might it is.
You could possibly use like nature to like sort of read the river a little bit, you know. If you want.
I got a 14.
14?
Might save.
Great.
I got a
I'm just
12.
Holding on.
You hear Corina shout out, everyone stay low. And she's using her save to sort of like get you all to hang on, and you duck below, and you see some trip wires going above your head.
I got an 8 for the steering of the ship.
Uh-oh.
It's enough. There was 3 successes.
14.
So, so there was 3 successes, and she gave you guys enough heads up that you got a little close to the edge on that one. Like you should have, probably just gone straight down. But you successfully miss the trap, the razor wire.
Got off the track there for a minute.
Jeez.
Yep. Okay, and that is the only thing that happens.
Oh,
in
geez,
this
tripwire.
here. I believe there is a fork in the river, so you will have to determine which direction you would like to go, left or right. And we can.
Can I see?
What are you, 10 spaces?
They both
5
curve
spaces?
kind of down a tunnel. It's kind of hard to see.
All right, so then
Can't
I
really
will.
see anything ahead of you. You just see that it forks, and it'll take a one group check to pick.
Remind
left
you
or
of
right.
anything?
Well, if it's a fork, then Julius has got this.
They got it.
Not this, Julius.
All right. So left or right, gang?
Left.
Always left. Fantastic. Make me one more might check to make this turn, and or you can make your insight check because you had a good feeling about left.
15.
Julius's mom has a 14. It's 3 successes.
18.
18. 4 successes.
No, 10.
Oh, 10. 1 success. Okay, 3 successes. Great.
I used all my cool points.
So we are going.
I mean,
You did though.
you pretty much
left.
single-handedly killed 3 things in like one action. So
Pull that back.
It's like the pinball
Not all
bonus
that.
thing.
To about right there. Yes. Fantastic. So this is a pretty gnarly part of the river. It's spinning around. This not to scale, obviously, but so it's definitely going back and forth. So the DC on this navigation check is a little higher. So go ahead and roll that one.
Oh man,
This is about to turn into the flume ride.
I picked the wrong direction.
No
You
way.
don't know that.
$17
17
on the inside. Vortor, lead us.
Fantastic. 17. Great.
14.
11.
11.
Slowly getting better.
Yeah, you're doing good. 14. And Julius's mom. Ooh, a 19 for her. Great. Yeah, so you're able, she sort of like, it goes left, right. So you're able to sort of steer. You bump the side a little bit.
Who's driving this thing?
Yes. And then you see off to the side in this corridor,
What, do I do
looks
anything?
like there are some soldiery. No, that's about as far as you want to go. Thank you. There's a couple of dudes. up sort of
Soldiery?
here. Yeah, these are like just regular soldiers of Vortor. They have bows, light crossbows,
Cool.
aimed down the river.
Another crossbow.
I want that shield.
Just like grab it from him and take it.
Thank you.
I want that shield.
Great. So they are going to get some shots off at you guys, but because you are on the lookout, keen, Orrin, it is your turn first as you see these guys coming up.
Are they far enough? Are they far away though? Kind of still.
Or
Or
yeah,
like
they're within.
sword.
Like I think we're all like there, able
They're
to
probably not
do an
yeah,
attack. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that they were. Yeah,
I think like that's kind of
yeah.
where
It's sort of
how our
everyone's
position.
in range. You could potentially decide to stop the boat and jump out and fight them if you wanted to.
No.
Nope, keep going.
Okay.
No, it worked great the first time. Just bop him on the head.
Sword maneuver. Powered up.
Jeez. Is that plus 5 damage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
24 to hit.
Ooh, that is a brutal hit. Brutal.
Uh,
Brutal hit.
Brutal.
Nope. Sorry, heavy.
Heavy.
Short
3,
by just a little bit.
4, 5, 6, 7 damage again
7
on the
damage
first one.
On the first guy. That is not quite enough to put him down.
Where did you get that shield?
The standard issue in the Vortorian Empire Army.
Not city guard though.
No, not CD guard.
Dude.
Harsh.
Cutting words, man.
Yeah, he took some levels in Bards. In Bard. He's got a level in Bard.
Ouch.
Just to insult you better.
As he's dying.
Yep. All right. Okay. Okay.
I guess that was the first guy here.
Yes. First guy there. He's got some nice armor like you. It looks like it didn't quite connect as. Oh no, it's a heavy hit. Does that matter? Did we decide that doesn't matter? Doesn't
Heavy
matter?
hit goes through PDR.
Yeah, it goes through. So yeah, it hits him full on, and he's not looking great. Not at all. Great. Ravi, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot a frostbolt at this guy.
Okay.
And I will also power it up twice. Yeah, that's a 21.
21. That is a heavy hit
Powered up twice. So 2, 3, 4, 5 points of cold damage.
on the same guy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he like covered in frost and just just kind of drops his shield. It shatters like liquid nitrogen.
Grab the shield. Grab the shield.
Grab
Oh,
the shield.
the shield's
pieces,
shattered.
yeah.
Oh.
Just cold. I don't know.
Sorry,
Fact,
man.
Really.
Yeah.
I didn't know you wanted one.
I mean, you can grab one of their. You can grab. Let's say you can grab a shield if you have time. You have to make an athletics check to do it. So. Great.
Well, Orrin fell out.
Julius, you're up.
Onward.
How much do shields weigh?
I mean, that one. Oh,
I don't know.
Probably more than 5 pounds.
I would imagine so.
It's not the most important thing right now.
Not the most important thing.
Evidently, it is.
Apparently.
Just
I mean,
cool.
I really want one, but
Is there a weight class in these things? I don't know.
Did you see they have
Damage
spikes
minimum.
and stuff on them? Did you see?
I mean, we're still right here. I'm looking right now.
Yeah.
Let's
it's
say
spiky.
it weighs 5 pounds. I feel like they would weigh more than that though.
Yeah, that's okay. I was just curious. And it's
Yeah.
also, oh, that is a cool shield. But it's also evil, Julius.
Right. Fair enough.
I am going to spend 1 AP to Mind Blast, 1 to give myself advantage, and then double 2s. Does a
Wow.
6 hit their mental defense?
No.
Okay.
Not these guys. Wait. Let me double check.
The Mind
Pretty sure
Blast
sixes, yeah.
goes errantly.
Okay.
All right. my Mrs. Mind. I don't know.
All right.
Brain freeze.
Yeah.
Then the other guy is gonna go, and he's gonna actually get his crossbow out. He's not particularly looking for anybody, so he goes for Ravi.
Yep.
Protect him, Corina.
That is a 16. Does that hit you?
16 hits.
Okay. So he just has a light crossbow, so it's 2 points of damage.
In response to the damage, I'm going to returning shocks him.
Okay. Can you do that with ranged weapons?
It says damage within range is my trigger. And the range of the returning shocks is 15 spaces.
Oh yeah. Okay. You're just like no F you, man.
16 hit?
Yes, that'll hit that guy.
Oh, it's a spell check.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Is it against physical damage? PD?
For spell check for I think it's against my spell check.
So what did you roll?
I rolled a 16, so I think I beat my check. So I think it works.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that works.
Or if I hit, either way, 13 lightning damage. 13. 3.
13! What kind of damage are we doing?
3.
What hath God wrought?
I don't know. I thought we were like level 7 by now, so just like adding.
Damage.
Just pump it up, man.
Pump it up.
This one only allows me to do an additional target, so that's why I don't pump
so
it
then,
up much.
he takes some damage back as soon as he hits you with his crossbow. Kind of like shakes in his hand a little bit. All right, and then Mrs. Walla is up. Can she do anything?
Mrs.
Mama.
Yeah, what is it? Is Mrs.
Mama.
MRS, Mrs. means they're married
Oh.
in our land of reality.
If you're talking to someone's mom, though, would you say Mrs. Walla or would you say Miss Walla?
Honestly, it should depend on if they're married or not.
Oh, I thought like teachers, you just say like Miss whatever.
No, that's like if they're married or not.
Oh.
Yeah. Or just like
Yeah.
miss.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's Ms.
I'm sorry,
Sometimes it's
Mrs.
miss,
Walla.
like MISS spelled out. I've had teachers with
Are
all
your
three.
parents married?
They were when I left. Yes, my parents are married.
I don't know.
What sort of divorce is not sanctioned by Vortor?
She lives on a different continent.
It's just-
Separation is not divorce.
Well, yeah, when I left, I don't know, evidently Dad got called away to the city. That was news to me. You know, we've been gone like,
A month, apparently,
well, longer. It's been like
as we've
6
just
weeks
learned.
now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna park this boat. Let's
No,
No, you
this
keep
out.
your hands off my mom.
Let's see this. Oh,
That's not why I was
natural
asking.
20.
That's not why I was.
Holy moly.
She's not into you, okay?
She's going to cast a death bolt at that guy.
Damn.
And yeah.
She gave us fruit by the foot.
Pump it up.
She did. Gushers for everybody.
Yes.
Those are the best.
Sweetie. Sweet. One, I'm moving 2.
Uncrustables? No way.
Can
Plus
we stay up
2.
late tonight?
4 damage. That's enough to put
Yeah.
him down. She just like
You can play
straight
the
up, like, black
N64
energy
for a little
shoots
bit
from her
longer.
hand and like just takes that guy out. He's
Woof.
down.
Damn straight.
All right.
Don't
That
fuck with the Wallas.
Don't fuck with the Wallas. All right. There's another split coming up here.
Oh, gosh.
So you need to
Do I do this yet or no?
successfully. No, not yet. We have to pick where you're going first. Left or right, and then make your checks.
I picked the last one, so if you guys want to...
I defer.
You're in front.
Okay. Well, then we'll go right this time.
I can't see where we're going, Julius.
I was just trying to be helpful. Neither can I. I got an 8 this time.
I had an 18.
Still better. 14.
Mom with another natural 20.
Hot damn.
So that counts as 2 successes. She yells out, "Right!"
That's what I said, Mom.
Yeah.
And you successfully can go right, should you choose to.
I sure hope so. I choose. I choose.
I shouldn't steer. I have difficulty with my left and right.
Great. All right, and then
Would
you
you pass
guys
city guard
head
school?
down this direction.
God,
How far do we
would have
go?
been left would have been
Interesting.
off the map.
It would have taken us somewhere else.
Would have gone elsewhere. We have to start over.
We're in the labyrinth.
We have to start all over.
All right, so you
Maybe.
guys successfully navigate the fork in
Animatrons
the
are back
river,
up, ready to shoot
Yeah,
crossbows
yeah.
again.
And,
No!
You're coming down this way, so make me one final
Can I do this?
navigations check.
We get off the
Oh,
ride
it
and
doesn't quite
Draeghar
fit.
is just
Oh, that's
waiting.
hilarious.
Draeghar is just waiting at the exit for us
What is?
because it's just a loop.
Yeah.
It's just a ride and it just loops.
He's next to get on. Draeghar.
I just got on the ride.
Oh, I'm next. How was it, guys?
Where's the food court?
Natural 1.
Ooh,
We were at the
natural
food
one.
court. Oh, God.
11.
11. All right.
Also 11.
Whoa. All right. That is 4 failures.
So we do run aground.
A little tight.
Yeah. So we're trying to make this tight curve. You guys definitely like everything sort of bumps up. Everyone make a might save to stay on the boat.
Uh-oh.
16.
16's okay.
Uh-oh. Grit point?
Yep, pretty much. 4.
4 is not enough.
Grip point.
Grit point.
Whoa.
I'm gonna super try.
You just see Julius like almost goes, and then
5.
fully into the water.
No, wait.
Julius,
wait, I think I got
it. He's at the bow, like it's the first thing to hit the side, and it just like shoves him off into the water.
Guys, it's not that deep. It's okay.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty deep.
I got no-
Just kidding.
Kind of rushing.
I got an 11. I got an 11.
You got an 11. That is not enough. So you fall out as well.
Do I
Unless
get a
you'd like to
save
use a
too,
grip
or
point.
no? Oh, that's what you did.
Yeah. You gonna use it on something else?
No. Grip point.
Join me.
Natural 1.
Ooh,
Yes.
You really fall out of the boat, like right behind Julius. You reach for him to grab him, and you just like spill off the boat as well. Mom.
We have to be.
Mom was
safe with
okay.
that guy.
No, wait, that was her other check. Did she roll? Oh, yeah, she's okay. She rolled 19.
Finally
God
alone.
dang it, Orp!
And Orrin, you were okay. So you see the two of them go off into the water. You can attempt
My
to
first thing is to
do
try
something.
and stop the boat. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
So make me that's
Stop
athletics
check.
or might check to sort of like pull it off to the side.
10.
We're good at these things.
You try. The current is definitely picking up here, and you're sort of going back. You're just going like right past them. They're sort of like
Can we try to grab on?
I would try to grab onto them next, but I don't know
okay.
what.
Yeah, Julius's mom will help you do that. She's gonna like give you there's a rope tied up in the
Hey!
bottom of the boat.
Throw a rope.
All right, so
Do
you can do
something.
it with the help action. So add a
Do
D8.
something more.
Come on.
God, it's ride from hell.
What else do I? Is it might still?
I can't believe we paid to go here. We don't even have a resort to stay at. Yeah.
I mean, I rolled 16 and
Give that
then
an athletics, I think.
okay.
That's an for you.
Yeah, like a 21, but I rolled poorly, but I rolled a 7 on my help. Julius's mom.
She was really helpful. She was like tying
Clutch.
off the other rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll say with that, with the 21, you can grab either Julius or Ravi.
Yes, make your choice.
Ravi.
All right. You're able to
Without
sort of
question.
like grab on the rope, lean out, and just hulk Ravi back into the boat. Julius is trying to dog
I mean,
paddle,
he's
catching
been
up.
able to do 2 things. Can I try to, I don't know,
You
swim
try to grab
or...
the boat.
Is he going to try and fight me?
He's going to try to pull you in the water with my
Okay.
Yeah.
mind.
So you can try to grab the boat as it goes
Probably
by.
could.
You could try to do any number of things.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is it?
It'd be athletics to catch the boat.
Yeah, I'll try to catch the boat.
Yeah.
I can't really see, there's no shore or anything here to...
It's sort of like, it's just rushing down this cavern.
okay, well then I will
like
attempt
wall.
to grab the boat.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
For real?
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you like
I
fell
saw
out
double
of the boat.
digits
You
from
see
here, but
Orrin sort of lean out, and he just like dips the side of the boat just enough that as you go by, you can sort of like scramble on, and everyone is doing just fine.
Oh, good. We
Back
made
in the
it.
boat.
Back in the boat. Okay.
Soaking
Okay.
wet.
Is it cold?
As
cold or is it warm?
Yeah.
really,
As-
humidity makes it okay, but it's cold.
It's
So this was like a pretty like
White
like
water
downward
rafting.
rushing rapid kind of thing, and then it sort of like cools out into this like lake, like this little
Oh, it does fit.
pond that
Whoa.
expands out here, and you see there's like a sewer grate up ahead of you, but you're not like moving super fast, so you're able to sort of like splash down, just like Splash Mountain, and then you sort of like go on the river again. And this seems like a
Really
place
didn't
where
wanna get
you
wet
would
today.
have to pull off to the side, and that's you don't even need to roll for that.
Okay.
And then you see the water sort of continuing through this sewer grate into what looks like a larger room beyond. It is still pretty dark in there. Your light extends five
Five.
spaces, so you can see in there. And there seems to be some kind of like cistern grate kind of thing that the water is funneling into and going down.
Okay.
We
I
gotta
assume
get the
through the
crate
door.
open.
Yeah, we can't go back. So
Yes, so you can attempt
tie off
to
this boat and.
The water level's rising. We need to get through the gate. Hurry. We're going to drown.
Is that true?
No.
No, no,
No, none of that is true.
none of that is true.
I don't know. Above table talk made a lot of things true, so I thought I'd just try to make it more suspenseful.
Fantastic. The gate does seem to be locked inside.
Sounds about
There's
right.
a, there's a
Alohomora.
man-sized door.
Mrs. Wawa, is this?
Is it like locked in?
Like, does it have a padlock or something?
Yeah, or like a.
Yeah, there's like some kind of, you could try to break it or otherwise pick the lock if you didn't want to damage the lock. If anyone has a
I
skill
don't-
like that,
I don't
there's
give a
no
shit.
rogues in this group.
Yeah. How does I guess can't really do psychic damage to objects, I assume. Or
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a brain.
Yeah, makes
Doesn't
sense.
have a PD, I guess, so it doesn't really.
You don't lock
an
very
MD.
Or
good.
MD, I mean. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, psychic.
Yeah.
You can make a, I'll say like an
Trickery.
agility check.
It's trickery, isn't it?
Trickery or something to do that. Or
Does Mrs. Wawa not
athletics
have
to,
a
like-
key?
break it out. She's like, no, I don't have a key.
Did we go the wrong way?
No, this is supposedly there's a secret way out.
I got an 18
through-
to smash the
through the
lock with the
sewers.
nunchucks of Vortor.
You know what? I'm gonna say that is enough. You do some damage and just like
yeah.
and just crack that bad boy open.
Vortor's might. There's no time. There's no time for deliberation.
This is the first time we've
Clearly.
seen the nunchucks, though.
Yes.
The nunchucks of
Clear.
In a
Voltor.
long time, man. Huh.
Get that grate out of there. Now we're in the toilet. Now we're in the water slide portion of it.
Now we're in the water slide portion of today.
I hope so. That sounds fun.
The current. The
Do you want
current
me?
is
I
too-
can remove the boat.
Yes, you can remove the boat. And as you enter this room.
Oh my
Whoops.
god!
our
there's
third
no
boat.
wall.
That's our third boat, isn't it?
Yes.
The ship, the airship.
Uh huh.
Yep. And there seems to be a door on the far side of the room.
I can barely see that.
And there is sort of like a well where the water is sort of like pooling, and then it seems to like drain out the back side of it. Like there's a little sewer grate that goes down.
Oh, sure.
This is like ancient. Like this was.
Yeah, this is like formed stone,
Yeah.
as opposed to everything else was like natural caverns, and this is like worked, like some kind of sewer system that existed at some point, but it's very much in disrepair. It's old.
There was ancient stuff up above too, and like the divided sky just kind of like made an encampment in some like ruins.
Yeah,
Was
so
that
like
the-
that bridge and all that stuff was like old ruin
Yeah.
type things.
They
and it
just
seems
made
like
home
this
there.
is, connected
Squatters.
in some way.
Yeah.
So
Any
you
carving, any like moon references on the wall?
make me an investigation check, or no, just call it awareness.
23.
23. There do seem to be some runes around this this well sort of thing, this like cistern kind of looking thing.
Are they
There
elven?
are, yeah, they're in they're like there's sort of 2 circles again, and sort of like different phases of the moon.
Oh, like the moon door we had that one time. Never mind.
Ravi, I mean, we learned about it, right? Julius, this is the same thing.
Same as what?
Same as the, well,
Does it have a silver handle?
It doesn't seem to. It does seem like there's sort of like 2 concentric circles around the edge of this.
Not moon phases. Not
yeah,
like
there's
pictures,
no like handle on this thing.
not
like
pictures
there's
of
2
moon phases.
Yeah, well, there's like circles, and then on each of the, and then there's like sort of a central
Okay.
like indicator for like north, or you know,
Or else
the
it's just
start
a
of this
drawing.
thing.
do you remember at the Ewok village when you ran away for a night?
Like my eyes just narrow. Try not to.
But it's something bigger than all of us and older than all of us and different from Vortor and older than Vortor and bigger than just the scrolls of Vortor. It's beyond.
What are you even talking about?
This stuff is old, and it's like there's more than one, there's more gods. You cared about it once.
Do you see the mind games that I have been putting up with this whole time, Mother? Do you see what they have been putting me through?
I understand, Julius. I understand that you have been through much, and I can only hope that you will see that the light that shines in the moon, the light that shines within you, the light that shines from Vortor, all come from the same place in all of us. I know that's hard to believe, and I know that it's difficult to understand, but we can talk about this soon. Yes. And so she's actually in front of the door because she's like been. You saw her sort of start moving these circles around and like lining them up with the phases of the moon. And then as she's saying this to you, she's coming over to you at the door. She opens the door, and suddenly a gasp escapes her lips as a flaming broadsword erupts from her back. On the other side, you see a tall, silver winged dragonborn standing on the other side of the door with a sword now impaling your
PTSD. PTSD. Get the codstone.
sword now impaling your mother.
I mean, I have one free. You don't have to like chop it out of your amber this time.
She's
I don't know if it'll work, but
and your mother falls to the floor at Draeghar's clawed feet. Didn't think we would know about that.
And at this point, like, whatever you guys from your timeline remember about me turning into a bear is in no way what happens this time. Like,
Yeah.
there is no dancing, there is no merriment.
it's just
There is just like, no, there is like tears and a whole lot of pain and a blood curdling scream that pretty much like takes me down into the fetal position, and then just like just rage, ferocious rage.
I get out my bass guitar. Do 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 do.
Fantastic. Draeghar's eyes sort of like light up for a second as he sees this, and says, "Now we feast." And
Sounds weird when it's evil.
We will roll. Let's roll initiative again. This is sort of a different situation altogether.
Yeah, it is.
All right, rolling initiative.
What did I get? 18.
18. Great. DC was 17.
Draeghar
so
shall
you guys are
die.
up first.
14.
Yeah, 15.
And
son
then
of a
Julius. Then
Boss.
Orin's left. And you guys all rolled pretty well. Fantastic. Ravi, you are first to act. You're a little further
I
back.
am.
We'll say these are accurate
Sure.
ish positions.
I would agree. Or I'll allow it.
Is she on the ground?
Yeah, she's on the ground.
From my recollection of my timeline, do I believe what I witnessed with the Godstone and Inara, bringing her back to life, happened because the Godstone is part of Inara, or that would happen to anyone? That could happen if I did that to anyone else. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Could I deduce if that's a possibility at this juncture in time?
You think that it
Arcana
worked
check.
because Inara was so closely connected to
the stone.
the stone and the god of Inara.
Yeah.
herself.
It's more of that connection
Yeah,
than just it
using-
having just raw magic
if
to be
maybe
able to...
like if Sarala, if you had a godstone
Oh,
shard
Sarala,
of
it
Sarala,
might.
that would stand a better.
Oh, my other necklace. Oh, I didn't tell
Let me
you.
just go through my keychain.
Yeah,
here.
Let me just go through all my godstones
Your
real quick.
quiver of Godstones.
No, that's Jastian.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope.
Oh, Rowana. Oh.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm a jeweler.
So
I don't know. I just had this collection of stones. Didn't know they were godstones. I had no idea I had the power of 20 in my hands.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't think that would work.
It might do something, but you don't know that it would do
Like to the
that.
Okay.
Desecrating your corpse is what it would do.
Yeah, and there was like
I
sort
mean,
of
he
this-
made the incision pretty easy,
Sure.
and it's
Yeah,
carterized.
yeah.
So
I think I'm assuming that you would have shared the experience because it happened like in a blur
right.
for everyone else, and suddenly like Inara was floating there, and
Mhm.
like you were, and so. But I think you would have
I would have been
the
asking
wherewithal to
Ravi
share
about
that.
it. Yeah.
So
I would
like
have been asking
you
about
would
why.
have, yeah. Then you remember
from
there
what
was
I-
like a glow coming from her body as it was going over the cliff,
Mhm.
and like you know, so that was like, and that's not really happening here. Like whatever he did, he like just straight up killed her.
I'm going to. I think I'm still going to attempt that, though.
To put the Godstone into the
To somehow
like-
wield the Godstone's energy to maybe even just at the minimum or at the maximum stabilize her or something that she doesn't die.
okay.
'Cause this
you
is
can
like-
do that with just a regular medicine check.
Oh, I thought she's like dead. Like outright.
She's
Past
yeah,
the-
I mean,
past
yeah, you're
the-
right. She is at
like past the death threshold
she's
scenario.
past death's door, and her
Right? That's
Yeah,
what I'm
she took-
assuming that
she
was.
took true damage as well. So she's
Yeah.
So she's
So this is like the
beyond
second after she took true damage, and the point that like maybe there's a split second where
Yeah,
something could happen.
You know what? There's always a chance. We'll give, and I say that knowing full well it'll come to bite me in the ass later on. So roll me.
I think I just witnessed Julius having so much pain over that, and even though he's
yeah.
evil Julius, that his mom dying won't bode well for him in a lot of ways.
I'm fine with that.
So,
Roll me a percentile.
oh,
Oh, D10s.
Yes.
I don't even know what those are.
What is that?
I've forgotten those dice.
Dust them off.
Hold on. I think there
Use
might
all
be
my
some-
arcane.
There might, I have something for this. Hold on. Spit on that thing.
I do that to the Godstone. I use all my arcane energy that I think I have that I could wield this. I use all my arcane knowledge of what I saw and how it worked with Inara. I know that she is an Inara and that this has a very, very high chance of not working. So I'm going to try to will it to stabilize her in some way or bring her back from the what 1 second of death that she is. Oh, I liked it the other way, but that is a 47.
47. You like grab the Godstone. You feel its power coursing through you, and you kind of like just you go up to her and you try to. You just can't seem to make a connection. It seems like almost like whatever power was channeled through that sword strike is pushing back against your efforts.
Word.
Like there is something else at play there that is just rebuffing your powerful
Sure.
but not able to find a grasp
Sure.
on this thing.
You gave the full medical disclaimer before you attempted it.
Yeah.
So there, we knew that there was
She signed the waiver.
a low chance.
I don't,
She
know,
signed the
I don't know what
waiver.
you want from me.
We can't be sued.
We can't be serious.
Garcia can't sue us now.
Oddbars
So that's I'm
Oddbars
assuming,
have the best lawyers.
So one, it's true. One to move, one to do that action point.
I'm gonna say that's like 2 action points because
Okay.
it's like essentially like divine intervention you were hoping for. So
No, that's fair.
divine intervention is essentially 3 AP, but we'll just say
Oh.
it's 2.
I mean, we could do 3, and
do
that's
that
my
all
turn.
the time.
You know what? I'm gonna say let's go with that. 3 AP to do that.
That's my turn. I am
Sort of,
kneeling
you were
down.
attempting, without any cleric features, you were attempting a divine intervention. But you know what? I respect it. And there was a chance it would have worked.
Yeah, I mean, I
Ravi.
figured there was a chance, but I knew it was very, very slim.
Yep.
So I guess I'm kneeling at, her body. This didn't work. I'll put the Godstone back in my pocket and pull
All
out
right.
my rapier and look up at Draeghar. And that's my turn.
All right. And Draeghar is up. He sees this giant bear, and he is going to, almost with glee in his eyes, take a swipe at your now proven heretic butt.
He won't live to tell the tale.
Your furry little butt. Draeghar, why did you have to make it weird? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Get that furry butt back here.
Draeghar is a scaly, and he is a furry fetish. Canon. It's canon.
Oh my god.
Jeez. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, it is.
That's a dirty 20.
That's enough.
Draeghar,
Probably
why
the
are you
dirtiest
ruining
20
this
we've
for
had
us?
on this
is a dramatic
channel.
moment, and we're just giving you
Full
weird
of laughter,
fetishes. Don't
yeah.
kink shame.
This is
folks.
this is how
No,
we deal.
no.
This is how we deal with tough moments.
Yeah, exactly right.
No, the
Is
meta
that
at the
a-
table cannot get into the table.
Was that a heavy hit
No.
on you? Oh, right, because your AC,
You're bear
your
form.
PD is
I
better
am.
in bear form.
And is his sword silver?
It is not.
Great.
Fantastic. So let's see. That is 2 points of piercing and slashing, and 1 point of fire.
Cool.
Oh no, sorry. 2 points of fire.
I think I'll have to do one
He
more.
bamfed it up.
I might have to do a setup turn.
Great. Fantastic. So that was him. That was all he could really
No,
do.
maybe I don't do that one.
Right? Yeah. Julius, you're up now, bear man.
So I'm going to use 1 AP to make slash attack.
Yeah, kind of mangier looking than your friends remember you being. Like,
Okay.
just kind of like,
Sure.
yeah, just
Disheveled.
Little
Like,
crazier.
yeah, like the tufts of fur just like ripped out of, like you're almost like, yeah, it was a little more gruesome and kind of
Yeah.
gory.
Are you still orange?
Yeah, but like ruddy orange.
Yeah.
Like rust. Like
And there's
just-
already some blood stains on it. And
Yeah.
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 You get that
Yeah.
dry cleaned.
Yeah. It's probably a good idea.
This bear.
and then and if I use 1 AP for my first attack, and that comes off normal, and then if I use 3 for my second, that would give it advantage, because it'd be like 1 to make it,
Yes.
it would have
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yep.
1 to counter that up.
Yep.
All right. So
So you could make 2 regular attacks.
Yep. So first attack, natural 20.
Oh, dice still the best words.
Yeah. So that's 4.
I mean,
Nice.
plus brutal, heavy, any of that?
Yeah. Plus
What would it be normally, like added to the 20?
27.
27. That is a brutal hit, so it's +4 damage.
Okay.
Plus
4?
2 for the critical, plus
Oh, it's crit. Duh.
yeah. +2 for the critical, +2
Is that
for a
8
brutal.
damage?
So 4 on top of it.
Okay, so that's 8 damage
8
with
damage.
that claw.
Hot damage.
Yeah. And then 7, then a 24.
24 is just a heavy hit, but yes.
So then 5 more points of damage.
Oh my.
5 more points of damage. Wow. Took him down to not a lot of hit points left.
Episode
and he was at
27,
full
the
health.
mauling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just like tear into him. You just like rip his breastplate completely off.
Yeah.
He's down. He just has his tunic on, like on his chest. And he's, his armor and shoulder pauldrons are like just now have these scores from bear claws, and you are able to like sink in a bite on his big scaly dragon neck. He does not look good. Orrin, you're up.
I'd like to jump in between Julius and Ravi there, but Julius's mom is kind of laying awkwardly in between. Can I get into that space, or would I have to go someplace else? It seems like that space is
You
occupied.
can get in there. Well, you can like stand over her body, let's say. Like she's still there, but you can jump in here. She's like kind of there situation. Is that where you want to be? Is that what you're talking about? All right.
What happened to Ravi?
I'm right there.
He's right
He
there
was
with the
right
fire.
there.
Was he right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay.
one with the fire.
Okay, I'm cool. Weapon maneuver. Powered up, powered up, powered up, powered up. $19 plus 6 is 25, plus 4 is 29 to hit. I've done damage against this creature before, too.
Okay.
No, since the start of my last turn, so that's not
Right.
true. Never mind. So what did
yeah,
I say?
okay.
25, 29.
No, we just went on a 30-second log flume ride.
Yeah. 29 to hit.
29. That is a brutal hit, sir.
So
So +2. 4. Trying to bring up
8 damage,
Thing
just
is a
right
bad-
into the center of whatever V is left on his tunic.
8 points of damage.
Yep.
That is exactly what he had left. Please describe the killing blow to this dragonborn paladin, perhaps fallen.
I think
this
the
point
emotion
of the
is
service of
so
God.
high right now, and just the crazy betrayal of Draeghar in the first place, and going against everything that I grew up learning about the Church of Vortor, and I'm just going to thrust my sword so deep into that symbol and go out to the other side, and maybe even it just stays stabbed into the stone wall behind, and I just like release my hand, and I just want him to kind of stay there upright with my sword in his chest.
Awesome. So as you do this, again, your like necklace kind of glows in a way that it hasn't since you arrived here in Sarala, and you just like
Oh, it's glowing.
almost
Now I
reverse
put it back
grip as you're charging in, and you just like thrust your sword right through his like clavicles and in between his pauldrons, his breastplate now exposed from the bear mauling he just received, and his bare gold dragon skin is laid open to you, and you just drive straight home through the remnants of the tabard of Vortor and just cleave him right through, and he falls to the ground. As he does this, he falls sort of in a way that like his arm nudges Corina's hand, and it sort of like falls open, and there's a small piece of paper that folded up in her hand that she was holding, and it says to Julius.
You're in bear form. Do I see this? The hand thing?
Julius definitely sees it. It's
No,
sort of
do
like
I
right
see
next
it?
to him. Yeah, sure. I don't
You're
know.
in bear form, though, right?
Yeah, and my whole thought was too with like this bear form. Like if you look, like there is just like my eyes are not what my eyes should be. They're more
Yeah, they're
like
definitely not.
glowy and red.
Sure.
Yeah, so you might not
And-
think at this moment to
No,
grab said note.
I definitely not. I'm curious what check you want me to make to try to like contain
The
the
rage.
bloodlust.
For
That's
sure.
kinda what I'm
Make-
keeping
That's
an
a
eye on.
straight up. I think a charisma save. I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
No, Julius, you're in here.
I
This
got
isn't your
a
form.
7.
A 7. Okay.
Boss number 2.
And Julius form.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you, at this point, cannot tell friend from foe and are
Yeah.
on a crazy bloodlust bender here at this moment. So,
Ravi's
Horse.
up.
Ravi's up, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, Ravi, you are up.
All right.
Free action to grab the note if you care.
Free
to.
action?
Yes, it's just like grabbing it off the ground. You could do that and still have all 4 action points, I will say.
Cool. Okay, so I am going to grab the note. I'm assuming Bloodlust Bear probably doesn't even notice it, but I am going to grab it to keep it safe.
Yeah.
Orrin's right there.
My sword is in Draeghar right now.
Should pull that sucker out. So I think what Ravi would want to do on this turn is, so I'm gonna grab, I'll get the note, put it in the pocket, whatever. I'm gonna try to gently but quickly drag Corina's body away from Julius, so that something worse does not happen.
Okay.
How does that work?
Yes.
Movement at
It's half.
Half?
Yeah, like you can move, basically like difficult.
so I'm gonna put is that cistern elevated? Shit, this is like water, isn't it? Are we is she underwater at this point?
No, there's it's just like the
Oh,
river's flowing
okay.
in.
I
There's
gotcha.
like a channel there. and
Okay,
then
I
it goes
gotcha.
to that cistern.
It's like a
thing.
divot or something. I would go that way. Sorry,
No, you're fine.
Max. Away from Julius.
Jump in the well.
Man, cool. I'm trying to find this thing in
Oops.
case it becomes relevant. Sorry.
So what was that one? Was that 3 spaces? So that's
Thereabouts.
is that half movement for 5, or are we rounding down?
Rounding down to 2.
Okay, so that's 2 action points to drag her just away from that, just so her body doesn't get possibly more mauled. And then I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Bane on Julius with my last 2 AP and
Oh man, that is definitely going to make this save harder to make.
being a bear.
For
Yes.
sure.
So I guess I'll roll for the spell attack versus mental
Sorry, I had to
save.
look up that thing. Yes.
Not great, but
Do I? My mental and bear form is 11, or do I roll a
spell
save?
attack versus mental save.
Oh, I roll a mental save. Okay, great. So let's
-2.
Don't even need it, man. I definitely fail with a
I
7.
had a 14.
Okay.
So now you get D4. Obviously, you know.
Yep.
Subtract D4 from each attack and/or save until spell ends.
Fantastic. Julius, you are up.
I am going to attempt to quelch the bloodlust.
All right, another charisma save.
Oh wow! 2, 5,
Oh.
2.
Nope.
Oh, so disappointed. Oh, that shot.
I am-
This is why I moved her body.
Kind of.
But maybe he mauls a dead dragon.
I don't think you
know.
would go after I don't think you'd go after a dead body.
Me? I don't know.
I mean,
Plus
is there
it's his
anyone
mom.
else
I just didn't
through
want to.
the door, or was that the only person?
That was the only person. It seems like it is a stairway going up,
Okay.
like another long spiral staircase.
There's a lady.
It's a stairway to heaven.
It is for Julius's mom.
Okay.
Oh, too soon.
Jeez, dude.
We'll get her
Not
back.
even 2
We'll get her
rounds.
back. We'll get her back.
Jeez.
I don't know.
dude.
There's some weird. energy going on with that killing blow. So I don't know what's going on there.
We won't get her back, but we'll get her back.
Yeah.
We won't get this her
So
back.
first attack on
Time
Orrin.
travel number
Oh
2.
man, I roll a 1
Well,
on
yeah.
the first attack.
Oh, okay.
Time travel number 5.
You are exposed, which means attacks on you have advantage.
Okay.
Melee
And
attacks.
that is the end of my turn as well.
Yes.
I don't think so.
I think that is.
Is it?
correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So yeah, you just see like
Wait, let me double check.
blood and gore, and I like take a swipe at you, but slip on the tattered remains of Draeghar's cloak, and
Sure.
just sort of like fall down prone
Sure.
and exposed.
I don't. Hold on.
I thought you just
If
lose
it's
the
attack check, it
attack.
doesn't do
You
advantage,
just
it's
lose
check
the
on
stuff
attacking.
you put into it, but you don't
Oh,
lose
well.
like
Creature
action
that suffers a
points.
critical failure of an attack check becomes exposed until the end of its next turn.
I think it could
It
still
doesn't.
act.
It doesn't say that you like lose all your other.
You just lose what you used during that attack,
Yeah.
obviously, but
Okay.
AP, MP, whatever,
affect the
stamina.
outcome. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you
think
can
you're
still
good.
attack.
I think you're good to keep going.
Okay.
Just you
Uh,
now are exposed.
Well, then I will attempt to
You are attacking recklessly.
maul Orrin. So
Great.
Shield. Raise shield.
Probably
Does it have a mirror? Julius, look at yourself.
Fails.
Oh, actually, that's a bad idea, but that's okay. I don't really actually want to kill you
Jeez.
with disadvantage. No, it was like a 2, so it would just be like a 7. to
But the
hit you.
regular was a 6.
Yeah, but it's a second attack, so it would have disadvantage.
Yeah. Either way, either of those rolls are bad.
Oh yeah. No. Well, it's like the dice doesn't want me to kill you guys.
That's what I'm.
Good. Keep
Interpreting.
rolling those dice.
A 9. Does a 9 hit you?
No. No, and stop it.
I was trying. That was me.
All right. Great. Orrin, you're up. This bear is trying to maul you.
Scared out of my mind, I'm going to pull my sword quickly out of Draeghar. I'm going to point it at evil Bear Julius, and I'm going to just like pull on my Vortor's Day Sunday school training, and I'm just going to say, "It's not a curse, Julius. In the end, we'll achieve in time the thing they call divine. He loves the all of you." And I'm just going to like stand back, sword at the ready. It's not a curse.
All right. You can make that your next check with advantage.
Okay.
But
-4.
no, not that. Well, is it a save?
It is a save. Yeah, it's a charisma save. So it'll still
Damn.
be -4, but you can have advantage.
I was hoping. I mean, that helps
You're
with the
good.
tax, though.
No, you're
so-
right.
I mean, that
you're
helps.
I didn't want to harm you.
Unless you
I appreciate that.
decide to like drop Bane or something on him. All right.
I drop
Orrin,
it,
that was
and then I put it back.
Orrin's turn. So
Yeah, I'm
you
not going
are-
to do anything else.
All right, standing by. And Ravi, back to you.
Suddenly
all this
realizing
going
what
down.
Bane does.
Ooh, maybe that was.
No, it was good. No,
yes.
your head was in the right place.
Right.
I think my first action, I'll do a similar thing like Orrin, and I'll cast message and point at Julius and like in his mind say similar things that like listen to Orrin. Votor's will has still yet to be done. We need to move forward from this and figure out our next path. This isn't a curse. This isn't you.
All right. You can add a D8 to your next charisma save. And it can apply to. You have advantage. You have D8. You do have a -D4.
No, he
So-
canceled the Bane.
Oh, you canceled the Bane?
Or did you not?
I don't think I would yet.
Okay, cool. So
Also, I
that
hate you.
D4.
sort of like, you can do it, man. It's a little like
But I'm
that.
also like, your claws, though. I saw what they just did to a freaking dragonborn.
Super
So
awesome.
So -D4 plus a D8
Yeah.
with advantage.
All right, so the advantage, I rolled double 11s.
Okay.
So -2 plus 1.
Jesus.
gets me to a 13.
Okay.
Somehow.
Okay.
Oh, you gave advantage.
And
you didn't give
what
a D8.
is your mental defense?
As a bear, it's 11.
As a bear, it's 11. What is Julius's?
14.
14.
Oh, right there.
And you rolled a 15?
13.
13. I think that breaks you out of it. You sort of like come
Okay.
to the red glow stops. That is that you are a little bit more. You are in control. You're still confused. You're not sure where you are, but
Yeah,
and-
you are not
and
like
rage
in a
and
bloodlust
sadness.
way.
Sort of like what happens to like the Incredible Hulk when he snaps out of it.
Yeah.
I am now just going to go charging through that door and up those stairs.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much just like running from what I've done. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, yes to all of that.
Still in bear form?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I don't think
Oh,
like
you snapped out of your bloodlust, but you're still a bear.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
I don't
okay.
think I can cancel it. Like evil Julius has not made peace with the bear form,
Yeah.
so there's not a whole lot of control. And like there's no mind powers that can happen. There's no communication. There's no. So yeah, I'm just like riding out this
Right.
bear
Okay.
thing
The
for
bear
an
has
hour.
taken off up. I think we're out of initiative. At this
As
point.
he's heading out, I'm gonna yell up the stairwell like, book of order. Hang on loosely, but don't let go. Hang on loosely, but don't let go. If you hold on too tight, you're gonna lose control. Julius. And that's
All right.
Book of Order.
I'll harmonize in the background.
All right. What are you guys doing? There's two bodies on the floor. There's
Well, that's
a
what you're
note
doing.
in
You yell
hand.
back, or you yell
You're
there.
yelling up after the stairs.
I'm not. One of us needs to go with him, and one of us needs, I feel like, stay here. I can't leave her.
I'll go.
Okay. I can't leave her body here by. This is not right. I'll also loot Draeghar's body.
My goal, quickly, I'll say, we're gonna fix all this. She's gonna be alive. We just have to get to the mountaintop to Kremanga. We just have to get to the guy.
Kamangarang.
We just have to get to the guy on the mountaintop,
Bang.
and we're gonna fix it
go,
all.
go. We'll fix it. Go.
I'll run up to follow it.
All right.
evil
Heading
Bear
upstairs.
Julius.
What's Ravi?
Not so evil Bear Julius.
I guess what's happening? What's up there? I don't know. I think I'm sticking around for a little
I
bit.
mean, it's a
until-
pretty tall stairwell. Like it's going to take a minute to get
See
up
the
there.
goatee? He's evil.
I see. I see it, but I think it looks good
are,
on you.
Are you grabbing the note?
I have the note. Yes.
Oh, you have the note. Okay, great.
So before I head up, oh no, that's not right. I will quickly say and try to. I don't like leaving her body here. Can I carry her? That doesn't seem right either. I don't know what to do here.
Sure. Make me a give
Don't
me an
look at me,
insight. Insight check.
With my insight. That's 12.
12. Not great, but you're sort of starting, you're sort of coming down from this last combat and all this craziness. You guys were just at a Moonbucks like not an hour ago. And you're just sort of thinking about the time. Time has been weird. It was a month for everybody else. It was a day for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like time is fucked up right now. Things are weird. And you're like, if you sort of are like, this will have never happened if we can fix it. And you're sort of like, this is, you're struck certainly by the horror of what you've just seen of Julius's mom, dead at the hands of Draeghar, who you thought was an ally prior to this. And you're just like, if we can set this right, maybe this will never have happened. So you're not, you sort of get the idea, you sort of are like, okay with the idea that you can leave this scene as it is. And if you are successceul, it may never have happened.
Did we ever get the ethereal orchids from Inara that let us levitate? Do I still have that?
I mean, we used.
I don't think
I never used mine. Because I was
for
drunk.
Kraken Fest?
I don't
Nice.
think you have them in this timeline. I don't think that
It's not there.
Yeah, the burial ceremony wasn't like
The same.
didn't happen the same way. She probably did it in private, and
I have question marks
And
next to
then-
a lot of my things.
Just
Yeah.
raising a baby.
yeah. It's
Oh, I
kind
have the gods
It's,
still,
it's going to
though.
kind of be like that until we set the
Yeah.
things aside.
I will at least like turn her on her back, eyes closed, put her hands just like this or whatever, and just kind of like nicely leave her, not just like willy-nilly, I suppose.
Okay.
I'll also loot Draeghar? Question mark.
Yes, fantastic. He has a Vortorian greatsword. He has a he has some plate mail
Nope.
that's sort of been
Hey, do you wear
rent.
plate mail?
Oh,
It has the Votorian shit. We're scarred from that.
yeah,
I'm leaving
and he
it.
has his left gauntlet is a little like it's a different color than the rest of his armor. It's kind of like this.
If I touch it, does it feel
Kinda like,
magical? Do I feel
Make me an Arcana check.
just like a real quick once over? Hey, that's a 24.
Yeah, that gauntlet is something different. It's kinda magical.
I'll quickly take that off. I have the sword at least.
Yeah, he's got like silver and gold armor, and this is like kind of a bronzy
Okay.
type burnt umber color.
I'll take that, put it in my cloak.
Yep.
And then I will head up the stairs. And yes,
All
I did grab the letter for the third time, just so we're clear.
So we're all
What did
clear.
you take? The gauntlet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
It's like you're walking up with all this armor, and you're like, I couldn't
Oh, no,
I couldn't carry them all.
But I got all the sweet
But I
stuff.
got all the sweet
But I
armor.
got all the sweet
I made
treasure.
peace with leaving her
It's
because
cool,
we're not
man.
going to have this stuff either, but it will help us get to not having this stuff. So
Yeah.
This is all very confusing.
He also had like 20 gold on him. If you
No,
like,
I don't really care about that.
All right.
I don't need to pick his pockets. I just wanted
yeah.
to once over
Just
what could
grab
help
some
us at
shit
the moment.
run.
And I don't think gold is going to help us at this
Yeah.
point.
Especially not Ravi.
Fantastic. Cool. So you guys so you come out in a clearing that overlooks like the coast. Like you guys are on sort of the shore now, which is seems to be quite a ways from where you were,
You were
several
the
miles
rushing
at
water.
least. You sort of see like where the river had come
Estuary.
out in other places. Yeah, like little estuary places. And it's a kind of a clearing. You're a few hundred yards off from the actual shore. And it's about that time that so you're in this clearing and you see Draeghar's bodyguards start popping out from behind the trees,
Oh, God.
weapons drawn, pointing at you. They're closing in on you. As that is happening, you hear a raucous scream from above behind the trees tops. And you see skimming over the tops of these trees from behind you a flying ship with green leaves sails, and you see a young elven man leaning out at the steering wheel. He's got an eye patch on and a weird goatee, but he says, "It's time to party, motherfuckers!"
Yes!
And Batariel is swooping down to pick you up on the heels of these dragonborn paladins.